Good day to you, creatures of the multiverse. I'm NSega, and I love the Sonic series, man. Well, I mean, I really like Sonic 2, and Sonic 2, and even Sonic 2, if you can believe that. The classic Sonic games have received a lot of re-releases over the years, enough for a YouTube channel having a geek with too much time on their hands to talk about. So, being a YouTube channel having geek with too much time on their hands, I'm gonna talk about the various re-releases of classic Sonic games. And it probably isn't all of them, but shut up. And I reckon I'll start with...
Oh. Right.
The mobile ports. The ones that most would be familiar with, as they were actually many people's main way of playing Sonic 1, 2, and CD before they were taken down. I've heard a good few people say that the mobile versions of the Mega Drive games were the best way to play them. I mean, if you ask me, a definitive way to play Sonic 1, like, yeah man, what's your favourite way to get the flu? But jokes aside, I am able to judge whether a version of it is good or not. You'll see that soon enough. These versions of the games were loaded with ads unless you paid to remove them, but still, they ran really well. The Sonic Mania port is still around, and that works amazingly. Yeah, it does require a Netflix subscription, but at least it tells you that before you download it, and it means no ads. But again, the best way to play these games? Pfft, no. Though, the mobile port of Mania is a great thing to have, considering I don't have the strength nor the dedication to carry a PlayStation everywhere I might want to play Sonic Mania. So yeah, even if not definitive versions of these games, they work well. But how about something that doesn't? Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance. This never got released in the PAL regions or even Japan, and having played it, I can see why. Not only does the music sound horrible, but the camera's far too zoomed in and the frame rate is utter rubbish, and even saying that's an insult to rubbish, because at least that belongs somewhere. The anniversary mode does nothing but add a spin dash, which slows down the game even more, and it's all too obvious that this was rushed out for Sonic's 15th anniversary. And Sonic 06 is for another time if I can ever stomach it. But hey, we did get Sonic Riders, so 2006 wasn't all bad for the Sonic franchise. And speaking of 6th gen, that was terrible. Sonic Mega Collection Plus has a lot of games on it. Sonic 1, 2, Spin Spall, Mean Bean Machine, 3 and Knuckles, Flicky's Island, 6 of the Game Gear games, and even some unlockable games, but those ones are a secret, so I can't tell you. They're good versions of these games. I mean, they're essentially emulation. But you know what that means? Yeah, save states. You also get some bonus features like some bits and pieces from the Sonic comic series. Overall, Mega Collection is just a cool thing to have, and the Plus Edition only accentuates that. Okay, now I know what you're not thinking. It's cool having 6 of the Game Gear games, but what about all the other 6? What about? I didn't get Origins Plus. If you want to pay extra for the Game Gear games on a modern console, more power to ya, but I don't. As for plain old Sonic Origins though, I do have that. It's a good collection of Sonic 1, 2, CD, and 3 and Knuckles. There's an option to, instead of a life system, collect coins by getting 100 rings. Said coins are used as tokens to retry the bonus levels. As well as that, there's the addition of Story Mode, where you can play the games as one continuous adventure, which I really like, and it actually got me to complete Sonic 1 a while back. Along with the soundtrack. But yeah, like Mega Collection, Origins is just a neat way to play the Mega Drive Sonic games, this time with CD. And speaking of Sonic CD, another collection worth noting is Sonic Gems Collection. It's a collection featuring Sonic CD as its kind of main thing, and it also contains Sonic R and Sonic the Fighters. Huh. So, how about Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn? If I'm not mistaken, Sonic Jam was the first Sonic game collection ever to be released, and it works really well considering it was the first one. I don't really have anything else to say about it, so with that, what about some other ports I haven't already talked about? The Sonic Classic Collection on DS, which has a bit of slowdown but is fine. Sonic 1 and 2 are on Switch, and they're Sonic 1 and 2 on Switch, coexisting with Origins. Sonic 1 and 2, once again, are in Mega Drive Collection for 7th Gen consoles. Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, Flicky's Island, Spinball, and Mean Bean Machine are on Mega Drive Collection for 8th Gen consoles. Sonic 1 was on iPods in the late noughties, on Japanese Java phones in the early to mid noughties. Yet another Mega Drive Collection was Sonic 1 and 2 for PS2, and there's probably something I'm missing, but I've done enough, man, give me a break. And that just about wraps it up. So, with that, the moral of the story is, the first two Sonic games are inescapable.
So this song is by Radiohead. It's called Electioneering, and it's about how being a touring band kind of ends up feeling like you're campaigning in politics or something. And I'm playing it because the band never do. Woo!